8:35 on a Tuesday morning on KCMO, and that means one thing right here on 95.7 FM.
It's time for Tirade Tuesday on 95.7 FM and 710 AM KCMO.
Are you talking to me?
How dare you?
It's morning, so it's Mundo.
All right, let's let it roll on a Tirade Tuesday on KCMO and start with Jim in the Northland. Jim, let it rip. Good morning. What's your tirade?
Hey, my tirade is with a certain talk show host during the discussion last week with Congressman Mark Alford. Let him get away with saying Jake Tapper would be a straight shooter in an upcoming presidential debate. To borrow a phrase from Monday Night Countdown, come on, man.
All right, Jim. All right, there you go. So are you more upset with me or with Mark Alford? All right, he's out. He's gone. Hey, Mark's entitled to his opinion. I guess he's dealt with the guy. I don't know. Walter, Spring Hill, what's your tirade, Walt? Good morning.
Hi. See, I'm an African-American, or black if you want to put it that way, and I just want to call out the black community as a whole. President Trump's approval rating is at 20%, and the way this Democrat Party has been pandering to blacks for years, it should be 80% approval, because this is not your grandfather's Democrat Party anymore. They pander, they promise everything every 4 years, and we go back to the same old crap. Blacks are still economically and financially or educationally lacking, despite all the promises that they make. And you do have a lot of these prominent, famous black stars that are finally starting to come around, but it's not near enough. And I have to admit, I was a dummy at one point. I used to just vote Democrat because my grandparents used to, whatever. But then I had to do my due diligence, do some damn research, find out the KKK started from the Democratic Party. They voted against every provision of the Civil Rights Movement. It's like, what else do they got to do to show that they don't have your best interest at hand? And so why the black community keeps voting for these jackrabbits or jack wagons, there we go, is beyond me. And it just irritates the hell out of me. And they're outright blatant now. They used to do it in kind of like secret. Now they're just blatant disregard for the black community. And it just hacks me off.
Well, as a black American, Walter, we appreciate the input. Thank you very much. 913-408-7957. Hey, there's been the polling recently that shows, things hold up. Trump could do the best since pre-civil rights, since President Eisenhower with the black community. So let's see. 913-408-7957. Tirade Tuesday goes to Lewisburg. John, go.
Hey, Pete. John's going to love this. He'll remember the cartoonist with the Kansas City Star, the Judge. He had a cartoon of a person when the smartphone came out, looking at their smartphone and stepping out in front of a bus off the corner of a street. I'm sick and tired of these dumbass morons walking through shopping center parking lots, looking straight at their cell phone, and don't look up to see where they're at until they're in the middle of the road, and I've stopped for them, and they just keep shuffling across. I'm tired of them.
Thank you very much there, John. 913-408-7957. We've got time for you at a Tirade Tuesday here on KCMO Talk Radio 95.7 FM. 913-408-7957. Whatever topic you want, that's what Tirade Tuesday is for. Steve and Shawnee. Go, Steve. Good morning.
Good morning. Hey, this whole thing with Harrison Butker, I hate to say this, but I was listening to his whole speech, 20 minutes and 35 seconds, and he was talking to the graduates of the Benedictine College. But the one thing I saw from that, it was a prophetic speech, and the reaction of the public, these liberals and stuff. Basically, it turned them on the backside and over the top and stuff. I'm just saying one thing. It was a prophetic speech, and Harrison, he didn't want to really give that speech, and he doesn't like to do speeches, but I think he was doing something basically like he's basically an instrument of the Lord, of God. I mean, he was bringing the message to you. It was very prophetic. And if you're not listening, you're going on the highway. You're not going on the path.
Thank you very much there, Steve. All right, on a Tirade Tuesday on KCMO. Let's keep it moving here on 95.7 FM and the KCMO Talk Radio app. Fenny, go. What's your tirade?
I'll tell you what, it's the drivers here in Overland Park, especially down the gauntlet of Medcalf, of debutantes and soy boys. They, you pull up to a stoplight, they are 3 to 4, maybe 5 cars in back of the car in front of them. There's 3 of them that are on their phone, and there's 2 people in the turn lane. They're the only ones that get to turn because they can't pull up far enough to see the tires in front of the car in front of them. That's all the distance you need. It's very safe, and it keeps traffic moving. So they get mad when you honk at them, and they want to flip you off. And they're the ones that, can't we get along? Can't we love one another? Sign in their front yard. Get it together, OP. You can do better.
Get it together, OP. You can do better. All right, Fenny. There you go on a Tirade Tuesday. Carl in Independence. Go, Carl. What's up?
All right, Pete. I have been everywhere trying to figure out how to sign up for Politics in a Pint. I cannot find it. And I want an improvement on your website. I want a big button that says stupid. When I hit the Carl Stupid button, I want it to take me to sign up for Politics in a Pint.
Are you, Carl? Are you there?
Yes, sir, I am.
Carl, I just went to our website, and the first thing you see at KCMOTalkRadio.com is a big S-eating grin of Jay Ashcroft.
Just click on it.
And you click on it, and it says Politics in a Pint. And then when you click on it...
There the other day, so you fixed your website.
No, it's been like that since last... It's been like that since last week. The thing's almost filled up there. It's almost sold out, Carl. I think this is a Carl issue, not a KCMO issue.
Well, yeah, it's a Carl issue. That's why you need a Carl is Stupid button.
Okay. Well,
all right.
I'll ask the staff.
Go to.
All right. You go sign up there for Politics in a Pint because, we're going to be filled up here pretty soon there, Carl, with Jay Ashcroft up at Tee Shots in the Northland. So
it's very easy to do.
It's very easy. I mean, I'm looking at it right now. We got, I think we got room for about 100, 120. It's almost filled up. And no one else had a problem, Carl. So I think that one's on you there, big boy.
Well, me and Carl are using AOL. So, I mean,
Tim and Olathe. Tim, what's your tirade? Go.
Hey, Pete, thanks for taking my call. I was at McDonald's over the weekend, and I heard some kids, they had one of them owed some money to the other, and they decided that chicken nuggets were an acceptable form of currency, which seems like a pretty good idea considering the current value of the dollar. But after trying to figure out the currency exchange rate for the per nugget, the kid that owed the other just broke down. He's like, man, I am so tired of making deals for friggin' McDonald's. I'm tired of being cash negative. I need to be cash positive. And I just think that kid, he spoke cross-generationally because we're all so tired of making deals for just junk. We're tired of being negative nuggets, Pete.
Yeah, ain't that the truth there? Very well done there, Tim.
I'm not worth your McDonald's money.
Come on! That's right. In the words of Pastor Funderburk in Joe Biden's economy.
You still poor, broke, busted, and disgusted.
That's right. Takes on a new meaning after the last couple of years. Good Tirade Tuesday. It's in the books. Well done, everybody. Very nice job.